I thought I should probably do a small vlog, a lot smaller than the last one because I had so much difficulty uploading it. Today is Monday and I've been back to the hospital having had a weekend out. It's so much nicer to have a weekend out of a hospital room rather than being stuck in the hospital, and it's been great to spend it with friends. Mornings are definitely better than afternoons. By the time it gets to the afternoon, I need to go and have a lie down and then don't really pick up. And finding bedtime is like I'm struggling to stay awake at 9 o'clock at night, which is didn't get to go clubbing. Never mind, another time. So I'm all clear to travel further afield. Although I have to be very careful about things like infection and hygiene and being healthy and stuff like that. So it'd be nice to get to my mum's house. Rianne, my sister, she's just driven up. She's arrived now. She's driving us back tomorrow. And then I get to see Sarah at the weekend. She's coming up. I'm just trying to give myself as much time as possible to build some strength up before I go back to Devon and kids and germs. And probably going to have to give them the talk about hand hygiene and all of those types of things. The last thing I need right now is any sort of infection. But all the levels are coming up on my bloods, which is good. There's just some specific areas in which, because of the chemotherapy and the IL-2, I need to be a bit careful about sort of virally type infections and stuff like that. So I've got a whole heap of information in my head that I need to keep hold of. And he's sending me a summary. Back to the hospital in October for a scan, second or third weekend of October. And really it's a case of the coin's up in the air and which way is it going to land, which is quite an odd way to live. If anything changes in the meantime, I need to get in contact with him urgently, like any neurological symptoms or suddenly things start flaring up somewhere. Yeah, really odd way to live. I can't look into the future at all because the future is just too scary. So I wake up and I concentrate on the day in hand, and then I go to bed. Now I've never been one for planning much in advance, but planning one day in advance is just weird. Like not really knowing what your future might bring or whatever. It's just a very odd feeling. So yeah, I'm finding it all a bit strange psychologically at the moment, just to know what to do with myself and how to handle all the information that I've got. And I guess when I get back home I'll get into a routine of kind of get up, deal with the kids, have some time to myself during the day, and then have the kids sort of when they get home from school for that short sort of bedtime routine, go to bed. And that's kind of going to be life over the next couple of weeks and months. We'll know by 3 months whether it's working or not worked. And I don't really know what the future lies if it's not worked. I'm not quite sure what's out there, if anything. I think very limited. And time will be short if that is the case. So that's the scary thing. That's why I don't want to look really that far in advance or even contemplate it, because I don't really know how to deal with it. So the good news is I can travel away from Manchester and I'm that one step closer to being at home. And the good news is I'm feeling 100 times better than I was feeling last week. With things that have been going on, it's a blur now. It's amazing the way the body shuts out information that it doesn't want to retain and feelings that it doesn't want to retain. Oh, and I've lost a stone in weight. Oh, and quite a lot of my hair, as you can see. So they're all the good things, and they're the things we need to keep hold of at the moment. Yeah, I'm not going to waffle on anymore, and I'll catch up again in a few days. Speak soon. Take care. Much love.